Hello, Sean here, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a video about the basics of green laning and how to get started. First things first, you need to make sure you have the right feet for the green laning. A 4x4 with good ground clearance is essential. You also need to make sure your vehicle is road legal and insured. Before you hit the trails, it's important to do your research. Find out where the green lanes are in your area and make sure they're legal to drive on. You don't want to get caught out by the authorities. Some are seasonal, but we'll go into that in more detail later. It's also important to be prepared for any eventuality. Make sure you have all the necessary equipment with you, such as recovery gear, a first aid kit, and plenty of food and water. So that's it, let's get into it. This video is aimed at the novices, beginners, and may help the seasoned green laners amongst you. Green lanes are ancient byways that allow motorised vehicles to explore the countryside legally. They offer a unique off-road experience, connecting you with nature and history. A green lane in the United Kingdom is a type of road that has usually not been surfaced with hard material, such as tarmac or concrete, primarily found in rural areas. These lanes may be so infrequently used that there is no wearing of the surface, allowing vegetation to grow freely, hence the term green. Many green lanes are ancient routes that have existed for centuries. Drovers' roads, ridgeways, and even ancient trackways. They offer a sense of adventure and a closer connection to nature, making them popular among outdoor enthusiasts. Here are some types of green lanes. A green lane isn't an official term for the map. It's a blanket term that covers various public rights of way. The types of paths we're interested in include byways open to all traffic, more commonly known as boats. These are open to all users and all types of traffic, including four-wheel drive vehicles and motorbikes. The other one is the unclassified country roads, known commonly again as UCRs. Although obsolete, these roads are still maintained at public expense and can vary from broken tarmac to gravel and grass, resembling byways. So if you're looking for an off-the-beaten path adventure, exploring green lanes might just be the thing for you. To find green lanes, check local maps, online resources, or join off-road clubs. To look for green lanes, you'll need some form of OS map. They're created by the Ordnance Survey. That's the National Mapping Agency of Great Britain. They're absolutely invaluable for locating green lanes. There are two main formats of OS maps. The OS Land Ranger. These maps cover larger areas and are useful for planning general routes. And you've also got the Ordnance Survey Explorer. These maps provide more detailed information and are excellent for locating specific green lanes. Keep in mind that green lanes are not off-roading, they are part of the public highway. So your motorbike or four-wheel drive must be road legal, MOT'd, taxed and insured. Again, remember, the two types of lanes that we're interested in are the boats and the UCRs. If you use Trailwise 2, check for restrictions. This shows the boat on the Explorer map. Basically, the green crosses. But as you can see, it's now a UCR. We can drive this. These are basically the two symbols that you need to look for before you cross-reference with the Trailwise. Moving over to Grassdale Forest, you can see this again. The red dots this time with the smaller map. Okay, so that's a UCR. You can drive that. Again, it needs to be checked that it's legally open, but it is a UCR. These show us footpaths, etc. We can't drive those. And we also can't drive the forest tracks. So again, you're really looking for the UCRs. This is shown in the green now with the Explorer map. And the boats. Once you've found a green lane, you do need to check that there's no restrictions on there. There could be a TRO, traffic regulation order, seasonal or temporary restrictions. Wet winter months, some lanes are closed. Some lanes only allow for the motorbikes to go down. I hope this has given you enough information regarding the maps. So happy exploring and enjoy your green lane adventures. Websites like GLASS provide valuable information. The Green Lane Association is a national not-for-profit organisation founded in 1995. Since its inception, it has been dedicated to promoting inclusive countryside access for all users through education, physical works and legal action. I personally am a member for GLASS and I would recommend anybody to sign up. They provide all the information required for members to enjoy the countryside legally, sustainably and responsibly. This includes a biannual magazine, regular digital bulletins, local area representatives in every county, social media accounts and full access to Trailwise 2, commonly known as TW2. It's currently the most comprehensive database of unsealed roads in Great Britain. It's an absolute fantastic database. It really is the membership alone just to gain access to that. You can see all the TROs, all the seasonal things, etc. If you're interested in exploring green lanes, you can access Trailwise 2 by joining the Green Lane Association. I'll put a link in the description below. Before you head off onto a green lane, ensure your four-wheel drive is ready. Adjust the tyre pressure. Carry some recovery gear. Most importantly, know your vehicle's capabilities and your own. You might be better with all-terrain tyres, possibly muds. I would recommend them. They will provide better traction and minimise damage to the green lanes while ensuring a safer driver experience. You'll also need good ground clearance and capabilities. Consider what you'll do if you encounter a rut or ground out. Having recovery equipment, such as a tow rope and shackles, is essential. If you're not a member of GLASS and you don't have access to Trailwise 2, you can check the legal status of the lanes by checking the definitive map. That's normally held with your council's right of ways department, so you may have to make an appointment, see someone and ask. It may be available online, but again, the easiest way is to check Trailwise. If you're doing a route, cross-reference it with Trailwise 2 so you can confirm if all the lanes that you've planned are actually legal to drive. Remember, green laning is about enjoying the off-road experience while respecting the environment and legal requirements. Respect the environment, other users and local communities. Leave no trace and follow the countryside code. Stay on the designated routes. Stick to the official green lanes and avoid creating new tracks. Driving off designated routes can damage fragile ecosystems and disturb wildlife. Respect any seasonal or temporary closures due to weather conditions or maintenance work. Try to minimise the environmental impact. Don't go over the fields after heavy rain. Try and find the hard surface lanes. Drive slowly and steadily to reduce soil erosion and prevent rutting. Keep noise levels down to avoid disturbing wildlife and other users. Again, leave no trace. My big bugbear, take all the rubbish home with you. Don't leave it behind. You've took it out, take it home. Try and be courteous to others. Stop for pedestrians, cyclists, horse riders. Slow down when passing them. Take it nice and slow in the farmyards. Again, keep the noise down. The farmers work there. It's their livelihood. We're just passing through as a hobby. Familiarise yourself with the Green Lane Association's Code of Conduct. It provides detailed guidelines for responsible green laning. Lower your tyre pressures when you're going, when you start the first lane or just before you start the first lane. And then when you finish at the end of the day, put them back up. That's my tip. Check out the local history. It's quite interesting what you find out when you're going in the various places. Remember, responsible green laning ensures that these beautiful natural spaces remain accessible for future generations. Enjoy your adventures while respecting the environment and fellow users. Safety first. Always wear your seat belts, wear your helmets if you're a biker, and drive within your limits. Green laning can be an exhilarating way to explore the outdoors on designated, unpaved public byways. Whether you're a seasoned green laner or a beginner, here are some essential safety tips to ensure an enjoyable experience. When crossing a ford during green laning, safety is paramount. Before attempting to cross a ford, assess the depth and strength of the current. If you're unsure, it's best to leave the crossing altogether. You can't be too careful. Keep in mind that even a seemingly shallow ford can pose risks, especially during heavy rain or flooding. There could be big rocks or boulders underneath there that you're not aware of and you can't see. Pay attention to any road signs or notices near the ford. They may include voluntary restraints, one-way systems, or TROs. Sometimes it might give you an indication of the water level. Following these signs helps maintain safety and respect for the environment. Drive slowly and steadily. Approach the ford at a slow, controlled speed. Sudden acceleration or excessive speed can lead to a loss of traction, or water splashing into the engine bay can do a lot of damage. I've seen it. Remember, green laning is about enjoying the outdoors while minimising our impact on the environment. By following these guidelines, you can have a great time while keeping both yourself and the natural surroundings safe. Not all green lanes are open to all vehicles, and some may require permits. Before heading out, research the specific lanes you intend to explore and verify the access. I would recommend travelling with at least 2 vehicles for recovery, safety. You need some help. You can't be too sure, or join a group. Another thing, make sure you pack essential gear. Recovery gear, tow straps, shackles, and a winch if possible. Max tracks, something like that. Anything to try and get you out of a situation. Basic tools, first aid kit. Make sure your mobile phone's charged up just in case. You can get a signal. You can always ring home, ring someone, ring the AA. You can always make sure your phone's always charged up. I would say always make sure your car has got not a full tank of diesel or petrol, but it's not on empty, because it's surprising just how much you use and how far out in the wilderness you could be. Remember, green laning, it's not the same as off-roading. We get tired with the off-roaders. That should be pay and play. We're actually green laners. We enjoy it. The public byways. Now that you're prepared, enjoy the adventure, explore the hidden gems of the countryside. It's an absolutely fantastic hobby. Remember, green laning is about more than just driving. It's about connecting with nature and preserving these historic trails. Happy green laning. Catch you all again. Thanks for watching. Sean O.